Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Yes, it's a Saturday, but it's a feral day out, warm and cozy inside. I'm home alone. My daughter's doing a couple of long shifts at work, and husband's away for the weekend at a family event that, yes, I managed to dodge. I shouldn't sound so gleeful. Um, if you're looking at the bags under my eyes, yes, the boys are really testing me at the moment. Basically, what's happening is they're trying to get me to let go of that last clinging on, the brain and the body clinging on as I'm going through this leveling up. It's almost like I've got one last rope attached to the pier as they're trying to set me adrift to flow with the currents to the next stage. So I think, yeah, they're making my life a little bit difficult at the moment. After these readings, lovely to be on here, and there's a lot to catch up on. But after these readings, I think I'll be popping Grand Designs UK on the streaming service and having a lie down on the couch. So, what I want to have a look at first up, I'm using my Trip and Wait Tarot, entertainment only. In regards to how did Trump's press conference go over? I didn't listen to it. I can't listen to him. I can't watch him. But I did see a news report of it in the written form and a couple of photographs. And I must admit, the journalist looked really bored. And when I looked at that photo, I heard blah, 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 blah. There was just same old, claiming it was a witch hunt. He did attack Cohen and E. Jean, so keep that in note for violating gag orders. And what I was really drawn to was the fact that he was standing in front of what was it, five flags with the eagle on the top, five US flags with the eagle on the top, as if he feels that makes him look presidential. What had actually sprung to mind, and I did a Google on this to have a look at some photographs, is very much uh, they look, it's the same pose that Hitler used to take back in the early days of Nazi Germany, with the swastika flags behind him. It was quite confronting for me when I compared the two images, because I've always felt with Trump that he sees that as a source of power and a source of projecting patriotism, but it feels off. It just really feels off. So, yeah, he was claiming that he wasn't allowed to testify because he would then face cross-examination. Well, yeah, that's that's what happens in a court case. But yeah, just really the reporters I just heard blah 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 from that photograph. Apparently, the donation site crashed. When I saw that, this is the Trump donation site. They're claiming they got 35 million in small donations, which is very possible. That might, well, cover an interest bill. Might as well put that straight into E. Jean's account, or Letitia James's New York fraud case account. But I actually got the feeling when I saw that it crashed, I got the feeling that it hadn't crashed, it had actually been taken down because of anti-Trump messaging, attacks, something along those lines. It might have been sort of 1 cent, but then a blurb would have been, uh, put that in your pipe and smoke it type thing. That's me being very polite about it. Yeah, I just really, really felt that it was taken down because of negative feedback. So I might have a quick look at that. Show me the Trump donation site, guys. Oh, what was that fell out? Yeah, stealing of the truth as they're reaching the ending of stealing the truth, as there is it's the end of End of the Trump era. Now, Above the Fifth Column did a really good video this morning about this. That's BEAU of the Fifth Column on YouTube. If you haven't, don't subscribe to them. About the fact that the UK and NATO, they're all making alternative ally plans in case Trump gets back in. It doesn't bode well. But let's have a look. Show me the donation site. What do we need? You want to stop there? Okay, come on down. The donation site. Well, it's my legacy card. It's my Trump org card. But yes, okay, I'm going to call this the donation site. Remembering that nobody else is getting any of this money except for Trump for his legal bills. 3 million of it has gone to Blanche himself, and I imagine there's probably another million or two gone to his other lawyers. That's all that's happening. Your $5 is going to fund paying for Trump's criminality if you're that way inclined. But yeah, okay, here's the donation site. Sword of Truth and protecting the donation site. The Sword of Truth, I'm going to read that as the fact of what I am saying is true. The donation site, a truth about it being taken down to self-protect. We've got the manipulation, the shapeshifter here, the circle of support, and then the Two of Cups, the contracts and agreements, partnerships, etc. Aside from these two cards are the money cards, but the rest are emotional, trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat, the manipulation, drawing the wagons around, and then the site coming live again with new barriers up. Okay, that's interesting, with new barriers up, with new guidelines. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with what I'm feeling. That was just a little bit of a special interest, something there. I just new guidelines, new barriers, new hoops to jump through before you can comment on it or something along those lines. There's nothing saying that was pouring in. But okay, I want to have a look. How did his presser go over? Yeah, I don't know how many there were there. Apparently there were some Trump supporters outside flying the flags. He was wanting thousands. He was wanting a Capitol type situation. As I said yesterday, it wasn't going to happen and it didn't happen. Let's have a look. How did Trump's press conference go over? Oh, you want that one? Okay. How did Trump's press conference go over? I'm not talking about the rabid MAGAs. They'll follow him into as Lena calls it, the valley of the hyenas, the pits of hell. But I'm just about generally. Doing a few cards flying out here. Okay, come on down. Let's have a quick look. Right, this was the first one. What is it? The world. Well, okay, I suppose the world was watching. It's also about a significant ending and a new beginning of a cycle, stepping through into a new beginning. Okay, let's see where this goes. Of him defending himself. The challenge is him trying to get the message out there and defending himself. Okay, thank you. Love it when my guides come in. Let me know if you ever hear them. This is about the world moving on to other things in the world, if that makes sense. So the headlines were not about Trump with his press conference. They were about Biden with the Gaza-Israel ceasefire proposal. They were about Estonia with Ukraine, because I put in every morning World News Today to have a look what's going on. He wasn't the headlines. And his challenge is him trying to defend himself. Foundation of this reading is the Lover's card, the contracts and agreements, but looking despondent. I'm going to say that's the press here that had contracts and agreements with them. Someone mentioned CNN in the comments or emailed me about CNN and their talking heads. They're really struggling to play any positive out of this. And again, it just came across as same old, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just really feeling it is about the contracts and agreements that he's got with certain media outlets. In the past, we've got the King of Cups. Biden card. Oh, Judge Michonne. Thank you, Judge 1 Michonne. In the past, stability. He ruled this trial with nothing that can be faulted. And emotional maturity. I'm sure he was gritting his teeth and chomping at the bit behind the scenes, but publicly with this trial, he ruled it with an emotional maturity and a calmness. Okay. Crowning this reading, yeah, same old lies, lie, 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 attempt to lie. Yeah, how did the press conference go? Yeah, it did not go well. Immediate future, maybe a health event, but more the point of yesterday's news. Okay, that's an interesting way to put it, guys. It just felt like yesterday's news again. There was nothing new. There was just same old, same old. Uh, yeah. Externally, the Queen of Wands. There is more compassionate information coming forward. Ukraine, Gaza, information coming forward. And internally, the Star of Hope and Healing. The star is rising on other issues, is what I'm getting there. Okay. Hopes and fears, the wheel of fortune. The wheel is turning. He's fearful that he's fallen off his top perch. He's hopeful he can bring it around again. The outcome, the High Priestess, the all-seeing eye, seeing the hidden agenda, seeing the secrets, temperance, moderation, and negative headlines. Lot of headlines coming out, but they don't play well for Trump. He's okay, thank you. I'm getting here. So this temperance card, so this is the Trump's agenda. It's being seen for what it is. Secrets have come out. He's still lying. There's a shift back to a more moderate view, and there are a lot of other headlines coming out, is just what I'm getting. A lot of other headlines coming out. It's almost like, I'm not even going to go there. The energy's just nothing new. It's the same thing that they've been hearing for the last 8 years, just in different format. It's just falling on deaf ears, is what I'm getting. And he's just falling out of the headlines because there's nothing actually new, scoop, clickbait, whatever to present. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I just feel very couldn't care. And I think that's what the media is feeling at the moment, is whatever, and couldn't care. Okay, let's see how it plays. Love to you all. Take care.